Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's episode is completely different than anything I've shared before because I'm taking you guys behind the scenes with me on an engagement session. So if you're anything like me, I'm a visual learner, and so I wanted to bring you guys behind the scenes with me on an engagement session so you can see how I deliver an experience. So I will talk all day to anybody who wants to listen that my secret sauce is that I deliver an experience, so much so that I have bridesmaids coming back and asking me to shoot their weddings. My experience starts from the first time someone reaches out to me to ask if I'm available to shoot their wedding, and it goes well beyond their wedding day. But one of the most important parts of my experience is the engagement session. The engagement session is so important. That's when the couple is deciding if they like you, if they feel comfortable around you. So I want to take you guys to show you guys how I make a couple feel comfortable on an engagement session. But before we get started, a couple of things that I do on an engagement session that helps my couple feel comfortable from the beginning is when I show up, I do not show up with my camera in hand. I have it put away in my bag and I'm able to embrace them and hug them and make them feel comfortable from the first time we say hi. During their session, I'm doing things like positive tone inflection, giving positive feedback, making them feel amazing about everything that they're doing, and making sure that I am giving them constant direction on what to do. I do not ever want them thinking, oh my gosh, what am I supposed to be doing right now? And finally, I'm also filling time with getting to know my couple by having conversations with them. When I'm shooting behind the camera, asking them questions about how he popped the question, how they met, how their first date went, all of these things are gonna make them break down those walls and feel super comfortable with me and rock their engagement session. So I'm really excited for you guys to come behind the scenes with me. If you haven't liked and subscribed, I would love for you to do that, and I'm so excited for you guys to see this episode.
Just a little bit, Rich. So towards, yeah, there you go. And then you're gonna bring your belly button all the way into them. So nice and close, belly button touching. There you go. And your right hand is gonna go around his neck right there. Yes. Both of you guys are gonna smile right at me for this first one. Let's check a couple of these. It's not as positive as I will say that. Smile right here, guys. Oh my goodness, this Spanish moss is gorgeous. Smiling at each other for a couple. Perfect. And just Priscilla is going to laugh at me, and Rich, the only thing you have to do that's so hard is to take the tip of your nose and you're smiling at her temple, okay? Right there. Perfect. Take your tip of your nose down to her temple for me and smile at it. Yep. Smile down at her for me, Rich. Hold on to his bicep. Yeah. That's it.
Oh, thank you.
Turn it out. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And smiling down at her one more time for me, Rich. Kiss her temple right there for me. And bring your eyes up to Priscilla. So pretty. You guys, this is just practice. You guys are already killing it.
I was like, Rich, I owe you. I feel like this is like, it's like I know, and I feel like it's like not natural for us.
It isn't natural for anybody. So if it doesn't feel natural, that's norm.
Okay.
Even when I'm in front of the camera, I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like, what do I do with my face?
I'm like, this is why we need you, because you tell us exactly what to do.
I will tell you everything. For
Okay, y'all, what I just did right there was I made them feel comfortable by reiterating that everything that they were feeling was totally normal, providing positive feedback and making sure that they understand that it is totally normal to feel weird, to feel uncomfortable. This is not something that people are going to feel comfortable walking into. So this helped them break down those walls and start to realize that they are doing great.
laugh off this way for no reason, Priscilla. Yeah. You're going to squeeze onto him nice and tight right there. Yeah. Perfect. You're good. Put your dress on this side. Yep. Let's push it back and forth with me just a little bit. You're smiling down at her for me, Rich. Can you kiss her temple right there for me? So good. Oh my gosh, you guys are... Your prince would be so jealous of this Spanish sauce.
It is just so, it's so gorgeous.
Oh, you don't have anything like this in New Jersey, right?
No, definitely not.
All right, for this next one, Rich, you're going to stand kind of behind. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold hands on this side. Perfect. Hold her hand right there. Perfect. You're going to, smiling down at her for me, Rich. Oh my goodness. I'm going to keep you right where you are, Priscilla. Rich, you're just going to come out one step. I want to see it. There you go. Perfect. Smiling at me, Priscilla. Yes. Kiss her temple right there for me, Rich. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good.
Okay, y'all, if you can't tell already, what I am doing is I am warming them up for the remainder of the session. I am telling them everything that they're doing. I am showing them with my own body how I want them to stand or where I want them to put their hands or their faces. I am using positive tone inflection, and then I am also praising them like no other because they are killing it, and I want them to know that they're killing it.
Smiling back at her for me, Rich. Make sure she's still there. Smiling up at you for me. Delightful.
Okay, y'all, I know you want to see some of these final images, so I'm going to be adding them into this behind the scenes video. And if you want to know my camera settings for all of these final images plus some extra ones, I have added them into a guide for you that's linked in my description, and you can go download it and see every single image that I'm showing in this video and what my camera settings were for each image.
Turn around just a little bit, Rich. Give her a kiss right there.
Me too.
Yes, both of you guys. So you're going to turn and face them.
Oh, okay.
And put hands down low right there. Yes. Bring your belly buttons all the way together. And then you're going to pop one leg back for me, Priscilla, right there. Yes. Perfect. Can you kiss her forehead right there for me, Rich? Oh. Can you kiss her? Yes. So good, you guys. Can we get one white shot? Stay right there. Now, so turn that way. You're going to stay right where you are, Rich. You're going to face the other way for me, Priscilla.
Okay.
Perfect. You're going to come in nice and close, holding his hand right here. Awesome. Perfect. Smiling over at her for me, Rich. I want to see the back of that dress. So good. Let's put your other hand in your pocket for me, Rich. Your right one, yeah. Oh, doing okay with the heat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually.
I like the heat.
You do? He does too.
Yeah, I like it too.
Okay, y'all, like I said in my intro, one of the things that I do to make my couples feel comfortable is to talk to them throughout the session. So when I'm changing lenses, I'm making sure to ask them questions to make them feel comfortable.
Perfect. Let's hold both of his, like your hands both right there. Perfect. You can just turn it on the railing. Other hand, yes, it. Perfect. Smiling right here, guys. Oh my goodness. Smiling over at her for me, Rich. Perfect. Awesome. I'm gonna back you guys up for a couple. You guys are gonna walk towards me. You're gonna go all the way back. Right before the decline. Right there. Oh, the dress. Where'd you get it from? I love Lulu's.
They have the best dresses.
That's where I get all my family picture dresses.
Yes.
Hold hands for me, guys. When you're walking, Priscilla, let's swoosh your skirt just a little bit. Your other hand in your pocket for me, Rich. Just like that. Smiling at each other when you're walking and really slow, okay? Perfect. Go ahead. So good. Laughing at me, just Priscilla. You keep laughing at her. Yes. Stop and share a kiss right there, guys. Oh my gosh, share a kiss one more time. Yes. And hold it one more time for me. Gorgeous. So good, you guys. Oh my goodness. Okay, so facing each other, holding hands down low right there, and then your other hand around right there. Bring your belly button. Oh, yes, guys. Oh, kiss her temple or her forehead right there. Oh my goodness. Looking down your left shoulder for me, Priscilla. Oh. Stay right there, guys. Do not move. I'm obsessed. I'm going to try and get this water too. Get your reflection. There you go. And then you're going to walk this way. Looking back at him for me. Yes. Stop and share a kiss right there, guys. Oh my gosh. Kill the bridge! Let's go down to May's garden.
Okay, y'all, make sure to pay attention in this garden how much I'm using my own body and my own motions to demonstrate what I want them to do with their bodies. So I am going to show them with my hands and my legs and my hips and everything what I want them to do so that they can see it mirror image for them and they are able to do what I'm asking them.
So popping your left leg, like yeah. And checking that to make sure he's still there. Stay right there, guys. I get excited. You can't tell. Give me 1 second. Change one more thing. Perfect. Smiling back at him. Perfect. I'm going to have you just take your hair just a little bit on your left side and bring it around. Yeah. I know it's sticky, guys. You can't tell in pictures though. And then laugh into, it's going to sound weird, laugh into his armpit right there. Kiss her on the forehead for me, Rich. It's so funny. Every time I tell him to kiss you, he's like, I'm ready. I got this. We're going to face each other. Hold her hand up, her right hand with your left hand, Rich. All the way up. And then you're just going to take your skirt, Priscilla, and kind of go in and out, in and out. You just keep smiling at your beautiful bride-to-be with your other hand in your pocket for me, Rich. Perfect. So good. Keep twirling it. Smiling at me one time, and then smiling down at your skirt while you're doing it. There you go. Just one exaggerated one for me. Yeah. So good. Hold her all the way around the waist for me, Rich. Yes. Perfect. You're going to take your hands and pull him in at his lapels right there. Perfect. Nice and close. There you go. Let's have a nice soft there, Priscilla, on his chest. And smile right here, guys. So good. Perfect. Why don't you guys separate? And you could be on this side of the pole, and you're going to hold hands right there. So you guys can face me and hold hands right there. Perfect, just like that. Hold it onto your skirt with your other hand for me, Priscilla. Yeah. So good. Smiling over at her for me, Rich. Priscilla's turning to laugh off this way. Yes. Smiling at her for me, Rich. So good. And laughing at me, Priscilla. Lean towards me when you laugh. Yes. Smiling at each other. And don't worry about me. Whenever you're ready, go ahead, smiling at each other. Laughing out towards the river. Yes. So good. Go nice and close right there, Priscilla, when you're walking. Yes. Gotta get back in the dress. Yeah. You're gonna look over your left shoulder for me, Priscilla, and then Rich, you're gonna look down on the right hand side of her for me. Perfect, right there. You're gonna go nice and close towards them. And look at her for me, Rich. Yes. Perfect. Oh my God. Bring those eyes up and lean for me. Release your kiss one more time for me, Rich. Yes. You can take your and if you just paint your dress right there for me. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oh. Did you know it was coming? You had to feel it. Yeah. Yeah. As far as a date goes. How long did you guys been dating?
I think like 5 years. Yeah. Yeah. We talked about it. Yeah. Wasn't a complete surprise.
She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. But like, how does it feel to be you to go through security with?
Like airport security?
Yeah.
I got on my back. I wasn't that worried.
You didn't get worried? I would be so worried.
Me too.
Like, oh, please don't open that. Please don't open that. Had y'all been to Turks Caicos before?
I had as a kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been along for 20 years.
We went like the week before Christmas.
Okay.
And then from there we flew up north for Christmas with our families. So we kind of got to celebrate being engaged around Christmas time.
You know, it's so nice down here though. Like, I feel like it's more popular up in New York than the winters is so often.
Yeah.
Like the weather's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Most of the year.
just so nice.
First right, so right back here. Just keep it down to this one for me. And you're gonna start this. You come on his left side.
That's your good side.
I wish I'd be over here.
No one cares about my good side.
I don't know if you caught what just happened there, but down by the river and the walk back to the house, I made sure to make tons of conversation with not only the bride, but the groom. And him making that joke just now is your clue that he is getting comfortable, he is enjoying the situation, and that right there is what I call a groom win.
You can turn, let's turn your knees out that way, Priscilla, and then just bring your bottom closer towards them. There you go, perfect. Smile right here, guys. Smiling over.
Okay, y'all, thank you so much for joining me on this week's episode. I am so excited about this behind the scenes video. If you're a visual learner and this helps you, let me know in the comments. I would love to do more behind the scenes videos for you guys. And if you want to grab my guide that I have made to go with this video, it is in the description below, and it has all of the images that you've seen throughout this video, plus so many more from this session with my camera settings, so you can see exactly what my camera was set at when I took certain images. Again, thank you so much for joining me on my YouTube channel. If you haven't liked or subscribed, I would be so appreciative if you did that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this behind the scenes video.